Hello, dropping in on 8-8 Lions Gate, the most manifestation day ever, where if you don't buy my manifestation course right now and manifest everything you want right now, because everything's heightened and don't you dare think bad thoughts, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, I'm kidding. I scrolled a bunch today and I wish I didn't, but it's good because it inspired me to make this episode. And if you saw me on Instagram, I made a little story and a little post too, just about what I'm getting intuitively as an extraterrestrial energy channel, what I am getting about this cosmic happening. Now, Sirius is obviously, or maybe not obviously, associated with the Lion's Gate. Sirius is a fixed star. It means it doesn't move. Located in Cancer. It is the brightest star in our sky. They say that it's about 26 times brighter than the sun. That's like really fucking bright. Right? And twice the size of our sun. That's really big. Have you ever looked at like the solar system picture where like they kind of compare the size of the earth to the sun and how many earths can fit in the sun? So yeah, 2 times the size of it is really big. So Sirius was viewed in the sky above the pyramids by ancient Egyptians during this time of year. It was also viewed in the sky by many other ancient cultures. The Mayan 13 moon galactic calendar, which I'm currently studying in a course, is based upon the Sirius sun, the star, the system. So for Egyptians during this time of year, it was associated with abundance, incoming energy, prosperity, riches. The sun is conjunct Sirius from like early July into early August, but it's not exactly conjunct Sirius during this portal. So more importantly, because honestly, in my beginner studies of actual astrology, a lot of that still barely means much to me in my brain. I've started to study astrology a little more just to kind of better understand the logistics, because I've found through my years and years of channeling that I will channel information and entities, and then it's so unbelievably lined up with astrology. So I wanted to wait until I was ready and really confident and clear in my channeling to where it's the external information of astrology wasn't going to influence my channeling. Now it's more supportive. So anyway, let's talk about the idea about today being some super duper manifestation portal, okay? We know that it's trendy to get caught up in manifestation. It's so much about I want, I need. And yeah, we're creative beings. We get to want, we get to crave. That's a part of it. But you know what? I keep seeing some posts about like today, your manifestations are amplified. And I want to I was given some clarity from a group of my ET contacts about what's going on in the energy system of the humanoid body with this portal, and then relate it perhaps to the collective. We'll see how far I get in this transmission. So visually, I was being shown sort of a swirling vortex coming towards Earth through this portal, from Sirius, this large star. And this energy is very much in resonance with what I would refer to as Christ consciousness. Now, I speak of Christ consciousness from the perspective of Jesus Christ being a starseed. Just, there's no words to describe the magnificence and potency of that heart-centered frequency embodied in a body. But anyway, I see this swirl of energy coming down, and it actually lands in the root chakra, okay, the base of the spine, and it kind of gets narrow, and then it blows all the way up the central channel into the heart center. So what I'm being told this visual means is that it's kind of dislodging desired manifestations that are not in alignment with unity consciousness. Okay, so this is a lot more complex and complicated than go manifest whatever you want today. And I'm not hating on manifestation. It's fucking fun. You know me, I like to have fun. I like to play. I like to create. It's exciting to see, how can I manifest? What can I manifest? Understanding that sense of self, that identity. But the truth is, the absolute truth is that as a starseed, yes, you came in to explore the self. But you came in to explore the self in relation to the we. And I'm telling you that you're not going to be satisfied just in the I, in the self. So this unlodging of the lower three chakra system, the lower triangle, Muladhara, Svadhisthana, Manipura. Okay, we're talking security, base survival, a lot of fear if this chakra is out of balance. Talking sexuality, creativity, sense of self, confidence, power. So this is found in the lower chakras. Now look at it as a pyramid. So the tip of the pyramid is the bridging between Manipura, so the solar plexus, and the heart. And that bridging of energy is the most difficult. That is where we are in the collective as well. The collective is a chakra system, has a chakra system, vortexes of energy. So I don't want to get too much, into the specifics here. It's really not necessary. So let me break it down in a way that is just digestible and applicable to your life, as maybe you're driving home from work, maybe you're walking your dog, maybe you're cooking dinner for your family. We're living human life here. Cannot disregard that. So what do you really want? What have you thought that you wanted for a really long time? What have you been pushing to manifest? Can you be really honest with yourself about this? Because that's what we're being asked to do. I disagree that this is yes, it's the reason that there's a heightened manifestation potential within this is because you get to be much more clear about what you want in relation to the heart. Think about through the years what you've pushed to manifest and maybe didn't get. Can you maybe see why you didn't get it? Was it really in alignment with what you truly need? When you peel back the obsessions, the attachments, the desires that are rooted in fear and hierarchy and misunderstanding of what you're here for, Can you see maybe why things didn't work out? And are you still pushing for things without trusting the divine timing of your life, of the heart, of the the higher energy centers? That's what's going on here with this portal. Yeah, so let me get some more here. So I know this may sound cuckoo to some people, but it's like some of the transmissions I receive. So you couldn't hear, but I just pressed pause so that I could just like tap in. Some of the transmissions I receive are so heavy. And I've still barely like scratched the surface of sharing what is really coming through. So thank you for being here, bearing with me as I continue to kind of step into this space of like fear, no, not step into the space of fear, but step out of fear, step out of my heart, or God, I can't even talk. Anyway. So, Christ consciousness is an energy field. It's unity consciousness. And a message came through from this energy field, and I will give it to you just through. No matter where you are, who you are feeling the unraveling of an old earth. Dear one, many of your years will pass by until the fruition of paradise reveals itself. But it is beginning. It is beginning to bloom in your hearts. It is beginning to be seen in your dreams. It is in the space of allowing. You begin to feel free as you realize it is not you, dear one. It is all one now. The time is now. And it has always been now. It will always be now. The time is now to remember, Star Child. The time is now to embrace unity consciousness, for this consciousness is the vibration you apply many names to. It is everything and nothing. It is the high heart of the consciousness of Christ pouring down upon your planet. Laugh at the sky, cry on the clay of the earth. Be free, Starseed, be free. I jotted that down before. That's the point of the Lion's Gate portal, you guys, ladies, gentlemen, they, whatever. That's the point of this. And it's like to drop into the field of synchronicity, to drop into the space of miracles. You don't have to push. It's just going to take a lot more of raw honesty with yourself. And that's really the messaging I'm getting around this portal. Raw honesty with yourself about what do you really want? What do you really need? You're allowed to want things. I'm not saying that you can't. I want a new surfboard, I want a house. But can you root down a little more into your why? What do you want to build upon this earth? Where is there an over-identification with the desire? Where are you possessed by your possessions? That keeps coming through so much. I just keep hearing in some of my channeled work lately, where are you possessed by your possessions? Who are you without all of your stories? Where is fear keeping you from remembering what you really came here for. It's to love. I know it sounds so cheesy. A part of me just rolls my eyes sometimes at the words that come out of my mouth, but this Lionsgate portal isn't about manifesting things. There's nothing wrong with manifesting things. But this energy right now, it's not about that. The paradox of this reality is when you stop trying to manifest the things and you realize, holy shit, the peace and joy and beauty that I desire is literally in front of me right here, right now. You get all the things. You get the things you really need, at the very least. But you can't predict the pathway with the logical mind, and you're not meant to. So this was so all over the place. I don't know if it made sense, but I am holding you in a space of unity, of community, of investing our energy into things that really light us up, that really bring us together and honor this beautiful planet and earth we walk upon. If you are interested in more messages such as this with more detail, I invite you into the Starseed Sanctuary, where I go deep. It is a really, I found it to be a really safe space for me to start trans-channeling more deeply, and we meet at least once a month live on Zoom to just talk about the energy going on. There's also dozens and dozens and dozens of workshops and classes, all of my teachings, all of my courses, all of my work in one place. So check it out if you're interested. www.curegrace.com. Thank you for being here. Bye. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Cosmic Tea. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share on your socials, leave a review, tag me, share with your friends. All of the things really help me, and I appreciate it so much. Also, if you want to hear from me every single Monday morning in your email, subscribe to the Magic 5. It's a free newsletter filled with Starseed Transmissions, magical tidbits, astrological happenings, and of course, unhinged human riffs on life. Show notes, baby. Take a peek, click it, subscribe, and I will see you in your inbox. Bye.